All right, it's June 7th, and that means I'm officially a year older than the last time you watched one of these videos. So, I got this in Denver. It was neat. You can also do sound effects. Like I'm fixing my car. Or starting my plane. I'm sure this is exhilarating. But yes, I am a year older now, and I took it easy. I actually kind of relaxed. I got a haircut, as you might notice. Thank you to Rick. You might know from the band Bocat on the drums over at Gateway Barbershop. We're just gonna put that down here. Throw a link. But yeah, thank you. That was awesome. And yeah, I just kind of took it easy because I'm still feeling out how this modafinil has been working with my long COVID and my chronic fatigue, which so far I've not, and don't think there's been a day that I haven't taken at least one nap. I want to keep playing with this. So I've been feeling that out, and at Punk Rock Bowling, luckily everything I went to pretty much was at the Grand Hotel other than the festival. So it was walking distance from my hotel room and convenient, and was able to crash when I needed to, and I hit a wall, usually later in. I mean, Friday night I hit it during Bad Cop, but I didn't make it to the headliners on, so that didn't do too bad. So we'll see. Which, on that note, means I might be over at Yucca Tap Room. It's the Gemini shit show, but it's not for my birthday. But I am a Gemini, so it works out, right? But I might be over there. We're gonna test those waters again here and see how I do locally and with my energy, and yeah, because man, Punk Rock Bowling was a blast, and I want to see some fucking bands like Mike and the Molotovs. Finally, right? Finally, some of you guys already know how awesome they are, and I mean, I've heard them recording. I know they're awesome, but I want to see them live. So yeah, so we might be going out on Saturday, and so we'll see how I do and how my energy goes, and at least between the fatigue crash, I've been feeling better thanks to the modafinil. So that's been a plus. I tried to see how far I could drive last Sunday and made it to the Picket Post Mountain, but I started to feel it under my eyes like I do, and it was getting heavier, so I turned around and ended up having to rest over. I was really feeling it in Gold Canyon, but I'm like, no. My stubborn ass was like, no, we're not going. But then it started to get worse, and I started to feel like I might fall asleep while I'm driving. So pulled off Signal Butte, rested, got something to munch on, and then made my way home and then totally crashed for like an hour. So I know it's not a full solution, but it's at least an improvement. And maybe with time, this will help my body will get used to it and get better. So we'll see. But yeah, so there's my unplanned, long-winded intro for you guys. And yeah, again, thank you everyone that has wished me happy birthday. I appreciate it. It has been awesome. Some of the best. You guys are all the best. But speaking of some of more of the best, I think that's a transition. We got some awesome shows to tell you about for the next week. So let's go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Go, where I'm recommending a show. Well, every show that's on here, I'm recommending. But they all at least have one artist, if not more, that are on those bills that I think are fucking awesome that you're going to want to check out. And that's why I'm throwing them on the list. And of course, usually if even one artist is awesome, the thing, everyone around them is complimentary and usually pretty awesome. And there's no better feeling than that of discovering a brand new band. I'm going to just throw it out there. Like I said, I ordered the CD. It showed up. And if you're going to the No Values show, make sure you fucking catch Scout. Just saying. They're fucking mind-blowing. But yeah, so at least one of them. And then discovering is fucking awesome. Also, where I recommend, at least for indoor shows, masking, as it lowers the spread of COVID and lowers your chance of catching that shit that has done me in for 23 months now. And I'm hoping not 24 months. I'm hoping. But yeah, do what you can to just lower your risk of it. Also helps with the touring artists, so they have a lower risk of catching it and having to cancel or postpone tours, shows, whatever. And it also helps make the spaces more inclusive and welcoming, so that kind of thing. Yeah, I am I am feeling good, but also some of the fatigue. It's so weird. Like I said, it's been an improvement. We're going to see how we do. But of course, other things, other housekeeping, as everyone calls it. Be sure to like this wherever you're watching this, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, youtube.com/everyshowjo. And yeah, and wherever you're watching, just give it a like. I appreciate it. Helps also just, with the algorithms and all that stuff. And then also, if you aren't watching it on YouTube, and at least, even if you don't want to watch it on YouTube, but you want to help, you can always go hit that subscribe button that's like over there. You can do that. Go behind the mic. But it's free. You get notifications when this content goes live. And as the numbers go up, they give me access to more features. Like one day making maybe some ad revenue off of YouTube for now. For now, I'm just dependent on that those bonuses that Facebook and Instagram give me. Which, also, you can donate stars on there. I'm just saying. But because I don't actually make really anything off of all those things, you can go support me over at patreon.com/everyshowjo. Yes, patreon.com/everyshowjo. Support me there. There's even $1 a month tier that helps me out. $5 a month. I think I always throw out there. It's like buying me a drink at a show once a month. A soda or a Montucky or even a water at certain venues. Yeah, right. But yeah. Go over there and support, and thank you everyone that does support me there. It helps me with ticket costs, gas money, helps me with the equipment, website hosting, all that kind of fun stuff. And so I appreciate all of you guys, and I just thank you so much for all that stuff. Patreon.com/everyshowjo. And then the other thing you can do that is free, and like I said, web hosting, right? You're like, wait a second. Yes, as it is in the background here, everyshowjo.com. You can find all the shows that I've been able to write up and take pictures. Those are all pictures I've taken at those awesome shows. Most recently was Jer's first visit, and I guess last for a little while. And unfortunately, one of my last show at the second Trunk Space. But it was so amazing. And it was amazing because not only was Jer amazing, but so was Devin Kane, The Solution, Susie True, Spicy Mayo. Like, go check that out. Check out those awesome photos. Some of my best, just to, self glorify. Is that the right word? Words, sure. Anyways, narcissist. Self-gloat. But yeah, you can go over there, check that out. Check out past shows. That's all in the gallery. They're all underneath the concert tag too. But you can all check that out and see some of the bands and artists that I fucking think are awesome and wrote about and captured with my camera. Yeah. And also there's a link in that menu bar that you can click for, buy an Every Show Joe shirt and support me that way, wearing it around, which I saw one at Punk Rock Bowling. Thank you, Meredith. So that was cool. Thank you. See, it's cool when I see. But yeah. And then, of course, the music you're hearing in this week's episode is, I was looking, it's at least, I think, a new single, if not their full album's coming out here soon, of a new one. But I'm going to throw on some older Japhy's Descent from 2019 that are they're fucking awesome. This one is Lachrymator 2. I hope I didn't butcher that song title. But you can find that on their Bandcamp, and that's what's playing underneath this week's episode, so go check them out. Also, of course, every week I like to fucking stress fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck transphobia, fuck sexism, fuck basic just hate, bullshit, people trying to take away basic human rights that aren't fucking affecting them at all. They're fucking butting into people's business, and it's bullshit, and in a lot of ways they're just distractions from real issues, if not just hate, which fuck them. But hopefully we can help and make the world a better place, improve the world, make people see why their shit is bullshit. So let's make things more positive, be more proactive. And on everyshowjo.com there is a get involved section. You can go to everyshowjo.com/get involved. That'll bring you there too. Got links to all this stuff, like Arizona for Abortion Access, which has locations where you can sign the petition to get the ballot measure for abortion and reproductive choice onto the ballot in Arizona and codified as an amendment if it passes. So that's the links on there. It also has links to the Phoenix Metro section of Black Lives Matter. Poder in Action is another really good one. Man, I do this every week, and my brain is just the brain fog, where it's just don't ever get long COVID. That's what I gotta stress. Oh yeah, so there's some awesome ways to get involved there. They have ways to, like, Poder in Actions. Actually, their big thing is to take down systems with racism built into them and take them down, rebuild something better in their place, which is more equal for everyone. Excuse me, I'm getting hiccups. Water. That's some high quality H2O. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit of the hiccups, I think. Anyway. But yeah, also there's one that I'm raising money for with my, at least on my personal Facebook. I got the donation for 1 in 10 going there, raising money for them. A great organization out of Phoenix here, supporting youth, LGBTQIA. We got Trans Queer Pueblo in there, helping migrant, trans, and undocumented, helping them. Link to the ACLU. Stop AAPI Hates on there. Links to all this stuff, merchnations.org. Even the sidewalkproject.org, helping against self-harm and with the homeless. And also Punk Rock Saves Lives. It's all in front of me. And I'm still like, why can't I? I'm trying to pull it all off the top of my brain. But yeah, those are all linked on there. Go support them. You'll see some of them at shows. Like, I know you guys have seen Punk Rock Saves Lives. And they're also helping with mental health and a lot of awesome stuff. And so I like to throw those ways out. Let's be more positive. Let's do more positive and make the world a better place. Of course, making the world a better place, if you're a fan of music, the best way, the simplest way, the most cool way, right? Because you get to wear awesome shirts if you buy the shirt from the bands. You get to buy, I think this is also with the same color of their bus that they drive around, which is super cool. Yeah, if you aren't following Afterbirth Cartoons, go check out their Instagram and their social media and see their cool bus that they're touring on. And they're from here, but they have that really cool tour bus. And so, which looks like the Anecdotes are jumping on the tour bus fame, right? I gotta see that in person too here. But yeah, go support them. Go buy their merch at their merch booth. Go on their websites. Like I said, that's where I bought this from when they didn't have, or on their Bandcamp when I bought this one. We're gonna plug some Suburban Resistance. But yeah, go buy the merch directly from them. That's the best way to do it. Bandcamp, like I said, also is great. Apparently, no Bandcamp Friday today, and looks like the next one's not for a couple of months, which means a little of that nervousness, worrisome stuff about, how the new owners might be changing it. But it still is. I saw, was it Sell the Heart Records there, talking about how it's still better to just go buy the album and it makes more money for the artist on a Bandcamp than it is to stream them 5,000 times. So yeah, go support your favorite artists. Buy the scarves. Go buy let's talk up all the warm stuff, hoodies, and yeah, skate decks. There's the other thing. Yeah, go buy their stuff. That's the best way. And the other thing I throw out is NEVA, National Independent Venue Association. They've got the emergency fund for independent venues, and they're representing them in our current government. So they have someone out there representing their interests now, which is awesome. And of course, the most fun way, the thing that I fucking love, and why until COVID left me with this shit that I've been still trying to find solutions for, trying to do. We did lose that thought, didn't we? But because I like to go out to fucking a ton of shows when I'm healthy, it's going to a venue, going to watch the bands, being in that energy, having fun with those bands and the people and everyone that you see. So yeah, go support your favorite venues and your favorite bands, like the ones I'm going to throw out here, starting with tonight, the 7th, which I did find a Phoenix one. It's sometimes hard to find Chopper John shows. They don't even have their calendar sheet that they usually have on their Facebook. There's a whole nother section about coaching venues on how to promote your shows at a time. But yeah, I found one. The Limit Club, the Res Tones, and Ghostlight, Chopper John's, 9 p.m. You might have time to catch at least one band by the time this uploads. But yeah, so there's something awesome. Also down in Tucson, there's Metalachi with Zenora at 1912, 8 p.m. And yeah, if you're hanging out at home, Scott Klopfenstein's usually got you covered over on his Twitch, twitch.tv/Scott Klopfenstein, 9 p.m. And he plays in this band called the Littlest Man Band. He played in this band for over a decade or so called Real Big Fish. I don't know who they are. But yeah, he's awesome, and it's a great thing to hang out and watch. And then Saturday, like I said, this is the one I think I'm going to try to make it out to. We're going to see if I can make it through 7 hours of it, because nothing, even at Punk Rock Bowling, I could do 7 hours. But we'll see what I can get out to if I feel up to it tomorrow. And that is the Gemini Takeover Shit Show 5. And that is with Bearbelly, Critical Miss, The Fuck-Arounds, Killing Sunday, Mike and the Molotov standing at the back, Skeleton Army, Sewer Gap, and more over at the Yucca Tap, 7 p.m. There's Burlesque, too. I think that's... I list all the music. That's what this show's about. It's the music. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff for 7 hours. So holy crap. But if that's not the only thing, or you want to, go catch one show and then jump over. This was one I told you guys last week in the intro. The Psychedelephants are playing with Sedan and Datado and the POC over Last Exit Live, 7:30 p.m. And then, that's the other thing. Last Exit's going to, there's no shows at Last Exit for, they shut down for a month and a half because of summer, as you're noticing. It gets a little lighter. But yeah. We also have a very rockin' night out with Bounce House, San Jacinto Band, Prison Band, and Serious Play at the Tap Room 120 for you guys in the East Valley in Gilbert, 7 p.m. We got Louis on tour with The Angel, Hotel Pink, and Rusting. This is an afternoon show at the Rebel Lounge at 12:30 p.m., right afternoon. We also got Las Calacas with Twin C's, Phoenix Funkeros at the Crescent Ballroom. That's an 8 p.m. And I'm going to throw it out here because go support your Phoenix New Times. They are trying to make it work. They're trying to raise, I think it's $5,000, but they're also doing this cool stuff with their members only events. It is sold out, so heads up. But Phoenix New Times members only performance with Chrome Rhino of the Four Peaks Brewing, 7 p.m. So I'm throwing it out there just to also tell you to go. Let's go support Phoenix New Times. And then, also we got the Earps with Marilyn Munster and Sedata at Rips Bar, 9 p.m. Sunday, we've got a couple. We got the Grogans, which was making me think of the Krogans, but that's different. But also, we got the Grogans, Significant Others, and Dreamboat over at the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. We got Metalachi up here in Phoenix with Diabolic at the Rhythm Room. That one's at 7 p.m. Got Bite Me Bambi doing their streams usually at 2 p.m. over on their Twitch, twitch.tv/Bite Me Bambi, who are fucking one of my favorites and one of my favorite discoveries in the last 4 years now. Just super awesome. And then Monday, you can just relax. But Scott Klopstein's usually streaming on his Twitch at 9. And then Tuesday, we got Jesse Dayton with Mike Stinson over at the Rhythm Room, 8 p.m. And if you're hanging out at home, usually Chris Murray's doing his Blue Beat live stream over on his Facebook at 5 p.m. And you got Bite Me Bambi doing a morning stream, 7 a.m. Wednesday, we've got Frank Turner and the Sleeping Souls back in town playing with, holy shit, a lineup. This is a hell of a fucking lineup. I mean, I'm not just saying that because Amigo the Devil's on it, but and Bridge City Cities. There's a lot of hell puns in this. But yeah, Amigo the Devil, Bridge City Sinners, Micah Schnabel with awesome brand new album. Also, go check that out. Grab that over on his Bandcamp also. And Vanessa Jean at the Van Buren, a 6:30 p.m. start with those 5 artists. So get playing ahead, get there early, watch some amazing music. We also got, I think it's pronounced Cunts, CNTS with Hillbilly Doublespeak and Shovel at the Yucca Tap, 8 p.m. We got Scott Klopfstein over on his Twitch in the morning on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. And then Thursday, this one, I mean, you can choose whatever one you want to get here. I'm putting it at the top. We got what we thought was the last tour was not the last tour. MC Chris, MCP Pants for some of you guys who like Aqua Teen. Beginning, Sirloin, what? Anyways, my brain just now wants to go down an Aqua Teen. Or we could do C-Lab 2021. Anyways, regardless, MC Chris is in town with Crunkwitch, the God Samaritan from here in Phoenix, and Snailmate opening up that show at the Nile Underground, 6 p.m. That's fucking cool. We also got Save Ferris with My Son the Hurricane over at the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. Got Realm doing their single release. That one is with Doms, Doms are awesome. I haven't checked out Doms. You should check out Doms. Just saying. Ninos and DJ Trip Hazard at Valley Bar, 8 p.m. And then Echo and the Bunnymen over the Van Buren, 8 p.m. Plus Scott Klopstein's other morning stream over at 9 a.m. on his Twitch. Then Friday, it's not too bad. There's a couple awesome ones. We got first Black Caesar Soul Club which are fucking amazing. So just got to say it. We also got Bay Window, Underwater Believers, 1227 Tap Room, 7 p.m. We also got the Extreme Bean Live, as they're calling it. It's featuring Manic Monkeys next Friday over there at the Extreme Bean Coffee in Mesa, or Tempe, at 6 p.m. And we got Jason Boland with Katie Main and Lubrication over the Rebel Lounge, 8 p.m. Plus, if you're looking for stuff to do up in Flagstaff, there's a pair of shows to tell you about. We got first the Upchucks, who are on tour right now, actually. Going up there with Vacant Skies, Gone Before Us, and Keegan Halverson and the Woke Mob at the Hive up in Flagstaff, 7 p.m. And then if you couldn't get enough of Save Ferris, they're up there with My Son the Hurricane and the Originals, the Real Big Fish cover band, which is quite a pairing. That'll be interesting for you guys. Especially knowing it was the return of Save Ferris, there was drama even between Aaron and Monique and, well, actually in the news. Anyways, regardless, that's what makes it even funnier. There's a Real Big Fish cover band on there. The Originals are on there, Yucca North Flagstaff, 8 p.m. And then, of course, got Clough Sign, who was a original Real Big Fish, or generally original. Long-time Real Big Fish member. Streaming on his Twitch 9 p.m. on Friday. So there you go. There's some awesomeness. Like I said, hopefully I might be out on Saturday. We're going to test his waters again, see how Modafinil is doing for my chronic fatigue, and also just see some people and finally see Mike and the Molotovs, and I don't think who else is on there. There's some awesome people that I like seeing, and hopefully I'll be able to get out there and see some of you guys. And then otherwise, whatever you're doing, be safe about it. Of course, if you're drinking, get an Uber, Lyft, Waymo. I've actually been more like seeing Waymos more and more. I've been more intrigued watching them drive, and I'm like, I think it's kind of cool. I don't know. But yeah, so just be safe about that stuff. Like I said, mask when you're inside. This is a courtesy. Of course, if you're eating, drinking. I know. I don't wish what I've gone through the last 2 years, almost 2 years, on anyone, and do what you can to, because this has been just, I wish I didn't have to go through this shit. But I'm trying. We're trying to find solutions, and I will hopefully see you guys out there this week on a tangent. So, guess that's it. So, till next week, guys, take care.